What's going on? What's your name?
Quantae Love. What's up, John's people?
So, Q, tell the people how old you are.
All right, listen.
In human years.
You got to understand age. Age is whatever someone see you as and treat you as. Age is not the number that you carry with you. So people look at me and think, what? But I'm over 50, son. But if I never told you that, you would think I was hanging out with your ass. So I'm whatever people see.
How you keep that build throughout these years? You know what I mean? How you stay in shape? How you keep the youthful look?
I am not human.
How you keep the youthful energy?
I am not human. Listen, people, we're not human. We're light beings from another planet. And if you succumb to all that shit that people tell you all the time, you will carry an invisible weight on you. And that weight is very heavy. And it makes you age. It makes you age. So you have to work out. You can't have any meat in your body. You can't have any meat. No, none of this preservatives and all that shit. You have to be natural and see what nature has for you first. Then you can go and put all that other
What about
mess.
that processed sugar?
I don't deal with any of that. Once you start getting in shape and clear your mind, you won't be able to taste none of that. You won't be able to eat none of that stuff. So don't worry about it. Just start working out a little bit.
Where at? On these bars right here?
On the bars.
Let's see
Leave the gym alone.
Let's see something, Q. Let me get some pull-up money. You gotta get them some pull-up money. Come on.
I don't know about that, man.
Come on, Q.
I don't even know. I've been up here all day.
Man, Q, come on. You was just talking about you.
That means thousands of people about to see this mess.
They about to see you get some money in. Come on, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get a quick set.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do some abs.
All right, there you go.
How about some abs? I'll do some abs. Call these my Superman abs. My Superman.
There it is.
And then swing.
So Q, what you think? So for you to even be able to do that at your age, you know, like you said, it's just age is just a figment of your imagination. But what do you think? What do you think people are your age, maybe even younger than you, 40 years old, using age as an excuse, as a self-limiting belief system? What do you tell people? What do you tell people on that?
Yeah, that's a human trait. That's 100% being human. You got to get out of this mindset of what people keep telling that you are, and you got to start pressing yourself on the world. You tell people what you are. You tell people who you are. Stop worrying about what people are saying. Don't even worry about that shit. None of it's right anyway. Yep. We defy everything every day. We defy everything that has been taught every day. Yep. So there you go.
Hey, our soul is everlasting anyway.
What?
So it ain't no age to none of this anyways. No. We all in our infancy. But Q, tell people what you got going on outside of just being in great shape. To actually speak on mobility too. Speak on mobility. How important it is for men.
Mobility, to be able to move. Listen, the best workout I've yet to do that I should have done years ago is yoga. So I've been doing this yoga thing for the last 4 years, and I'm telling you, everybody, men, you got to get into a yoga class, because a yoga class will keep your body nice and stretched and limber, and as you grow, your muscles don't just, and then you start getting stiff. You got to stretch that shit out. And I'm telling you, over 30, you got to be in the yoga class. The more muscle you pack on, you've got to be in a yoga class. Trust me, that's what's going to keep you young. And if you can move and your blood flow, then you're not going to age. Aging is just a part of your mind anyway.
You was talking about that with the cardio too the other day with Bill, right?
You got to do cardio, man. You got to run, walk, jog, trot. Just got to get out there and do something. It doesn't even matter. You know what? Don't do it. Don't do it and see what happens. You're going to become your mammy and your pappy. Don't do it, and you're going to look around and you're going to look just like these humans that are walking around here, hurt, bodies all broken up. That's what these humans do. They succumb to the negative vibration. When you succumb to the negative vibration, you are now a human. You're not a light being. And you're not traveling on that frequency that you're supposed to travel on. You're traveling on a low frequency that you feel pain all the time and discomfort all the time. And you have problems and drama all the time because that low frequency. People say it all day long, but no one listens. No one listens, but one day you're going to listen. And when you finally listen, you'll see You have to back up your life and figure out how long it's been since you should have done something. All right, so enough of that. See, I'm talking a lot of shit, but I'm gonna tell you something. 2 films, right? Go check out this film called Popolo. Popolo. It's on Amazon. Popolo. We shot it right here in Hawaii. And then we did a second film called Davata, Davatha, movie trailer. Go to YouTube and look those 2 films up.
I'm gonna leave the link in the description for both of those. And
yes.
You tell them about the book that you wrote as well.
Now, most importantly, for men, I didn't awaken until I wrote this book. And I wrote this book because one night the Spirit asked me, what do I want from my oppressor? And I said, I want these white boys to put the truth in a book and let me go free my own mind. And then the Spirit asked me, what do women want from their oppressor? What do women want from their oppressor? The women only want any man to confess. Any man to confess. So since I am the oppressor of the woman vibration, the Spirits told me I no longer have an oppressor. So I can no longer say the man, the man, the man. I never did anyway. Okay, so now, since I'm the oppressor of the female vibration, I must write the truth in a book, give it to women. So for 30 days, I wrote every day. At the end of the 30 days, I had this manifesto that God wanted for the female vibration. Then it took me a year and 10 women later, and I finished the book. So at 2016 January, we started handing out this book called Eval, The Enlightened Voice of Woman. And I'm gonna get this book. Where's this book at? Let me find the book. Am we still locked?
Yeah. There we go.
Since 2016, I have been handing out this book. Eval, The Enlightened Voice of Woman. I don't know what's in the book. The Spirit told me to get this book, hand it to women. We've handed out 4,000 copies of this book. I never sell it to women because I can't sell the answer to the problems I help cause. So I hand out this book. You can go online to evow41.com and you can see the website and order this book. You can go to Amazon and type in, order this book. Every woman that orders this book, you will have all the secrets of how man has corrupt and enslaved the woman. I started with the Bible. Why? Don't let the Bible turn you off to the book. The Bible is what man used as a spell on women. There's no religion that put women at the top of it. So I had to use the same words that man used to put you in the spell to get you out the spell. So don't let the Bible change you from reading the book with an open mind. Eval, The Enlightened Voice of Woman. I don't know what's in it until a woman tells me what's in this book. So there's pages in this book. At the end of the chapter, you can write your thoughts. And tell me what's in my own book so I can feed. That's what's going on.
One last thing before you leave. What words of advice would you give any younger person that's out here basically programmed into this system and kind of having a hard time moving within this system?
All right, listen. You have to listen to your first mind. You have to listen to your sixth sense. There's no such thing as 5 senses because all your senses are interchangeable. So the sixth sense is all your senses working at the same time. That's when you hear something say, do this or do that, and you don't do it, and something negative happens. You have to believe in yourself. You have to look in the mirror and just accept you. And know that anything you don't like about you, you can change. That's it.
You're not supposed to be worrying about what everybody else is doing on social media and worrying about trying to compete with somebody else.
Keep on doing that and see what happens. Because that social media, pretty body, they never last, man. Get them in their 40s. They never last. So you can find your way through being inspired by people on social media. Like John, you can be inspired by people. But that's supposed to just jumpstart you to get your own thing doing. To get your own thing going. If you don't have your own thing, who are you? Who are you if you don't have your own thing?
And if you're not developing your mind, body, and your spirit, you might as well not even start developing in that body at all.
Don't worry. He's right. And you know what? I'll check in with you guys at 60. Because I only count every 10 years. Every 10 years I'll look at this little calendar that man says is time. Don't even listen to this time. Time is the first thing that slows you down. Time doesn't exist. The only thing that happens is right here, right now. Tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow never comes. We're always right here, right now. So there's no such thing as tomorrow, next week. No, it's just right here, right now. And if you take care right here, right now, and if you smile right here, right now, you will smile tomorrow. Find a way to smile right here, right now. That's it. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about next week. Right here, right now, you smile and see what happens. And if a black man is telling you this, if we are out here telling you this, come on, man. No one has gone through what we've gone through, and we can still smile. I got brothers in the pen right now that'll tell you the same thing, and they're still smiling. You got brothers that's going through so much shit right now, but they're still smiling. How? And how's the rest of the world walking around upset when they're not even under half the pressure? Yeah. Y'all better start listening to the brothers, man, for real.
You got people walking around out here in Waikiki and Honolulu and the tropical island out here with a frown on their face.
Yeah, man. And we're living in people's what dreams and reality. We live in people's dreams. So how can we walk around upset when we wake up and people want to be here? This is the dreamland for everyone. So how can we walk around and not take advantage of that energy? All right, humans, y'all just keep tuning in. You'll see. Go check out those films in this book.
I'm gonna leave a link in the description.
Yes.
Appreciate the interview, Q.